Hi everyone, I'm here to talk about habits. Habit is a routine of behavior that recurs regularly and tends to occur subconsciously. For example, we think that our day is consciously made of decisions that we make and that we have control over everything that goes on in our lives. But that's not the case. In fact, there are studies that reveal that about 40 to 45 of all actions that we take daily are habits. There's a study in which a mouse is placed in a T-shaped box with a piece of chocolate on one end. When we open the door for the first time for the mouse to walk throughout the box, it slowly explores the box until it finally finds the chocolate. For the 150th time, the mouse goes straight to the chocolate without any hesitation. Here are two graphs of the mouse's brain activity during the first and the 150th time. We can see that in the second graph, the activity between when the door opens and when he finds the chocolate is very low. But why? Because a habit was created. The mouse stopped thinking about what he was doing between the two actions and did them without hesitation. With our brain, the same thing happens. Our brain doesn't like to be thinking all the time, so it generates repetitive habits and patterns, so it doesn't waste energy doing it, and making these actions automatic. For example, when we go to brush our teeth, we don't have to think about putting the toothpaste on the brush, because our brain has automated this function, and we do it without thinking. This loop has three steps: cue, action, and reward. The reward causes anticipation and addiction, and as our brain automates this task, there's a cue again, and the action will repeat itself automatically. Habits do not always automatically give good rewards. For example, the habit of biting nails. Usually, the cue is the person being nervous or annoyed. Then, you bite your nails. That's the action. To get physical stimulation, so that these emotions disappear. That's the reward. But here's the solution to breaking bad habits. Replace them. For example, let's suppose this person is sad. That's the cue. So this person starts drinking. Action. To try to stop being so sad and start feeling happy. Reward. Instead of always drinking, we can limit what the person is drinking by limiting the amount. Then, for example, the person could do another task that provides the same goal, have people to talk to, a certain activity, and stuff like that. If we continue to do this, the person will start drinking less and less, until they no longer need to continue, and then we replaced a bad habit with a healthier one. But it's not that simple. It also takes willpower. But how do we teach a person to have willpower? By getting them to decide things before they do it. For example, in an experiment, some 4-year-olds were put into a room with a marshmallow in front of them for 10 minutes. And if those 10 minutes had passed and they had not eaten, then they would get another marshmallow. Of all the kids, only one waited 10 minutes because he had decided before that he wouldn't eat it, that he wouldn't even look at it, and that he would imagine it like a photograph to not be tempted. And when the 10 minutes were up, he would put them both into his mouth and eat them at the same time. And what did all the other kids do? They started playing with the marshmallows without even taking their eyes off, and ended up in temptation. And now you know what a habit is, a bad habit, how they start, and how to solve them. The end.